Hi Leo, welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of February, as usual, I have two special sales offers available, and both are focused in love and relationship matters. So if you would like to know more details about those special offers, I will leave some details about it in the description box below, such as my email address if you would like to know again more information about any other of my tarot services as well. If you would like to donate and support my channel, you can do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below, such as my Facebook and Instagram page. So, Leo, it does feel that February brings about some change for some of you Leos when it comes to the way you feel about yourself and you move in a direction, okay, and you move towards goals and towards relationships in a more graceful, relaxed manner. It feels like some of you have been suffering from some tension or trust issues, and this tension and this uh, issue that has kept you from fully engaging socially or professionally as you would like has really been something that it's a source of annoyance for some of you Leos, because it's like you can't be yourself, or you have found that you couldn't feel as comfortable in your skin as you would like to, and that on its own leaves a constant again feeling of just not being able to relax wherever you are and with whomever you are. So there's this new sense, a new gained sense of perspective about the way you present yourself out there, how you present yourself socially and professionally in particular. There seems to be a certain important change arising. For some of you Leos, there's also this indication that you are in a great phase for nurturance. So anything that you want to nurture and give a lot of energy into is going to have a positive comeback. It's going to have a positive effect because you're quite capable during February to give a lot, to give positively, to have that expansion happening in your life, as you do have the Empress energy in your soul position, which is a beautiful card to have there, because this is the card of fertility. This is about the feminine embodiment, right, of all of the highest traits that you can think about the feminine energy: grace, beauty, unconditional love, nurturance, the ability to generate life. So there's a lot of beauty, okay, in the way you are transmitting, communicating, relating, behaving throughout the month, even if sometimes this is a very unconscious process, like you're not obviously trying on purpose to look in a certain way. I don't feel like the Leos I'm connecting here are trying to look this way. You are this way naturally. You are a natural born Empress energy, and this is something that you might be recognizing as you move deeper into February, is that there's a layer inside of you that you have not been as in contact. That is very important, that it's that layer where you just indulge in the creation of beautiful things for yourself. I do feel like for some of you, there might be issues here with the mother archetype, being that you are a Leo female or a Leo male watching. The mother archetype seems to be quite important for some of you Leos. So if you are a mother, for example, you could be really connecting deeply with this aspect of you and trying to pour into your babies, that could be your children or your creations. You're trying to pour a lot of that motherly love, motherly care, attention into things, so that you feel at the same time like you are it's almost like you feel like you're doing the right, it's like you're feeling like you're doing the right thing or the good job. Some of you feel like you haven't been doing a good job, and it could be like you feel like you haven't been doing a good job in terms of as a mother. Perhaps you have this fear that you have been failing as a mother, or as a wife, as a girlfriend, as a daughter. But particularly for those of you that are parents, you could be feeling like you have failed as a mother. For some of you, it could also be that you have issues with your own mother figure and mother experiences. So you could feel like your mother has failed you. And some of you are afraid to repeat this energy. So some of you could be deeply terrified of being parents. Some Leos, because the Empress energy also represents a lot, the possibility for pregnancy. So, and being that it's in the soul position, it could be that just some of you Leos are perhaps pregnant, or Leos that are considering and conceiving here, starting a family. I feel like you're blessed with this pregnancy, if that's the case, but you're very fearful of repeating certain mistakes again that you have saw a mother figure do. Some of you are quite tense about motherhood. 9 of Wands here. This motherhood energy could have lots of interpretations, but I'm thinking that some of you are just very tense and very defensive at the same time about ensuring that the things that you hold dear, that you hold sacred, that you consider to be, again, yours, to protect, your responsibility, your duty. You're very responsible and cautious about it. It's like you're afraid to make mistakes that can be very costly. Some of you could be involved in situations where you fear that if you let your guard down, if you distract yourself for 1 minute, this is going to cost you, or going to cost to something that it's going to cost to something or someone you love quite a lot. Some of you are just on the watch constantly. You're very protective throughout February of something or someone. I feel like some of you Leos are in this energy of just wanting to ensure that everything is in place so that you can, again, bloom into this abundant, beautiful version of being. It's not easy. It's almost like a feeling like it's not easy for outside energies to approach you, Leo, during February, and you could actually be very attractive to people as you are under this energy. It's like there could be a lot of people wanting to move in your direction, speak to you, okay, communicate with you, socialize with you, but there's a barrier that is reason here as this energy tries to approach you. It's like when outside influences try to approach you, there's this effect, this defensive effect that comes up where, like, okay, you can see me, but you can't get that close. Again, there's a sense of a boundary for some of you Leos that are put in place when outside influences are getting too close into something that you consider to be yours or your privacy, like the privacy domain. You don't want to bring outsiders to a very intimate space that you are quite connected with during February. I feel like for some of you there's beautiful blessings occurring within the family unit. So there could be, again, a baby being born into the family, a pregnancy that is announced, a marriage, a happy relationship, a happy union, as you also have here the King of Cups. I feel like some of you Leos are moving in a positive direction when it comes to your relationships as well. So whatever is in your mind about love and relationships, February brings positive progress. So there's a likelihood of some of you finding actually a very significant, emotionally attractive here person into your life if you're single, if you're not having anyone in mind. February and forward, I feel like the universe wants to bring into your life a very sweet, emotional, romantic, artistic kind of soul. It can be a water sign influencer energy. So for Leos dealing with Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer energy, for Leos with water placements, there could be significant importance to a water sign energy in your life, as for now or in the next weeks. There seems to be someone coming your way that would be as emotionally nurturing as you are capable of being. So it's like that match at an emotional level, someone that is able to love, to give, again, to protect as much as you are. Like it's like a very fierce, loving partner here. And if you are already in a relationship and wondering about prospects of future for this union, there seems to be a very positive expectation that you can see as being realistic. It's like it's not just a dream. If you're wondering if it's too good to be true in any type of emotional, impactful experience you're having in February, it's like, is it too good to be true? Yes, it's really good and it's true. It's like, believe that you're really moving into this energy of the Ten of Cups. So you're really moving into something that has such, such wonders to offer you, Leo. There's something here that is like a love paradise, a very, enchanted, I'm sorry, mystical vibe when it comes to your love life. So again, definitely some of you Leos are connecting with very spiritual or artistic souls, sensitive souls that are very otherworldly, and also creating a very otherworldly kind of dynamic in terms of the relationship you're having with you. Some of you are loved and adored beyond measure. And if you have any doubt that you are very, very much loved by your partner or by your family and friends, I feel like February brings you that strong sense of realization that you absolutely are. And as well, I also feel like some of you Leos are showing, to those that are important to you, how much you care. How much you care. And I feel like some of you, the thing is just you want to keep your matters private, or you want to keep things, again, more home based or very intimate, very like small group kind of energy. I feel like your issue is in having too many people, in your business or looking at your happiness. I feel like you want to keep things more private. For some of you, you could be keeping some good news for the time being private, like for example a pregnancy or a marriage or a relationship. I keep getting like you want to keep things more private to find it that it's more protected. For some of you Leos as well, you're leaving behind apathy. Okay, this sensation of things not being fulfilling, not being, interesting, not being, as developed to the heights that you long to experience. You're leaving this energy of the Four of Cups behind. And I also feel like you're leaving behind a state where you just couldn't feel connected creatively and spiritually with the things and the people around you. So I hope you have a great month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully, we'll see each other soon.